This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com. Talk about some of the things happening in the WWE on the way to this show. There's the big show at Sumo Hall that we've talked about very recently here on the show, the Beast in the East. And this is the show where we recently said, hey, go listen to Michael Cole's commentary on this. The show does a very good crowd, 8,646 fans. Or at least that's what's announced. Meltzer, of course, says it was a little less than that, but it looks pretty full. We get Cesaro over Diego in 8 minutes and 13 seconds. We get the Lucha Dragons over Big E and Xavier Woods in 6.5 minutes. But man, this one stood out to me. Chris Jericho working with Neville for 16 minutes and 20 seconds. Of course, we know Jericho, not too terribly long after this, is going to have a working relationship with New Japan, do big business for their Wrestle Kingdom shows. And then both of these talents wind up in AEW. Really remarkable match that Meltzer really enjoyed and gave 4 stars. Nikki Bella would retain the Divas title over Paige and Tamina Snuka. Brock Lesnar would work with Kofi Kingston, and it's another squash match, which seems par for course when these two are in there together. Only 2 minutes and 41 seconds. But then one of the big matches that everybody was talking about it when it was over is Finn Balor and Kevin Owens for the NXT title. They take the NXT title off of Kevin Owens that we had seen on WWE TV when he would face John Cena. And now it's on Finn Balor. Another great match, 4.25 stars. And on top, it's Cena and Ziggler against Kane and King Barrett. They get 23 minutes and change. Did you go to this show, or would you make the overseas tours like to Japan as an agent in this era?
Oh yeah, I made them all. I didn't happen to make this one. And to be honest with you, what made me lose my love of going overseas, as it were, there's a big difference in a coach seat.
Oh yeah.
And a first class seat. And just somewhere out of the blue, somebody had the bright idea and talent relations that they were going to take those first class seats away from us if it was under 10 hours. Well, 10 hours is a long time to sit in a coach seat, Conrad. As you know, we're Husky fellas.
That ain't good. That is not a good time at all.
Yep. And when they did that and couldn't give you a reason why, other than they were cost cutting, you know, there's a lot of places they could have cut costs, but having a beat up ex-wrestler that had kind of earned a first class seat, or I felt I had, you know, to sit in there. And, you know, when that plane landed after 14 hours and you were in coach, or Australia longer than that, you know, it was an ugly sight. Back was out, neck was out. You needed to immediately be put on a stretcher, taken to a chiropractor. I mean, it was an ugly seeing some of those producers walk off that plane. It's when they took that away from us, I lost interest, and I expressed to them I really wouldn't care to go anymore. And so they started to take me off of them later. I think that was all part of the, you know, the being over. Arn Anderson just, he didn't want to go overseas. Okay. Oh, why? Because he doesn't have a first class seat. Okay. Well, they gave them to us, Conrad, our entire time that we went over there until that started, and they cut it off for no reason. And there, you know, this is what really pisses you off. They said, no, you guys have paved the way for this industry. You've earned those seats. We want you to have a first class seat. When they give you that speech and then just suddenly take it away from you, you know, you knew it was all bullshit. And it was just more of the way they play the game. So I made all the long loops, every one of them. I just didn't happen to be on this one.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.